Ooh, hello everyone. Let's see. It's been a crazy weekend for me. It's been a crazy weekend. Like from before Halloween all the way up until like yesterday was just a lot of stuff that happened. There's a lot of stuff that happened. Let me go ahead and take off this cover and then let me go over to YouTube so I can post what we're doing, pin it in the comments real quick. So just give me 1 second. Click. There we go. That. There we go. Which we only have one Oracle deck that I want to work with today because this deck, I purchased it a long time ago. Most of you may already know of it. It's the Starseed Oracle. Let me copy and paste this real quick. And I just, like you said, it's been a long day, Christina. It definitely has. It has been a long day, especially for myself. All right, let's see if we can pin this message. And let me say hello to everybody. All right, so yeah, okay, let's get this thing off. All right, so if my kids happen to enter the room, like, you're just gonna have to ignore them because it's Friday, they're excited, you know, school's over for them for the week, you know. So I'm gonna light this little candle. And let's light this incense really quick. Let me get the chat up so I can see what everybody's talking about, how everybody's weekend went. Renee, how are you doing? Girl, how was everybody's Halloween? Renee, I saw your altar. I love it. And hopefully I'm gonna get me some more cloth soon because I was like, okay, I guess the dark theme has, you know, it's time to kind of change up the season. I think most people know by now that even though I'm a Scorpio and I do like darker things, I still every now and then, because at Sagittarius moon, I'll be like, okay, let's switch it up. Next, moving on. But okay, so for today, I want to say hello, welcome everybody. My name is Ms. Wheat, so that's what I go by. Usually friends call me Judy. It's up to you really. So if you would like to donate, my Cash App and PayPal is going to be scrolling down below. And today, since it is, sorry, wrong one. Today, since it's Friday, we do one free Oracle card pull and the rest are donation based. So you can get a pendulum question for $1.11. You can get $3 for $5 and 3 cards for $5.55. And then if you want more than 5 cards, it's $888, and that includes Oracle, Pendulum, and Tarot. So, you know, it's up to you guys. This is the deck that I'm going to be working with for now. I think most people know this one. I have her first deck, Rebecca Campbell's, what was it called? I can't remember what it was called, the first deck. I don't really use it that often because not a lot of people are just that much into like soul food type of tarot readings. Well, some people are, but when they come to my channel, they're not really into that. They want to know about their next love. But sometimes self-love is the best love, right? So I got this Starseed Oracle guidebook here in front of me is to help me kind of interpret the cards for anyone who wants a free Oracle card. This is the only deck that we're working with today. Matter of fact, let me just kind of put that there so you guys can see. This is the deck that we're going to be pulling from if you prefer a free Oracle reading, okay? And like I said, everything else is donation based because it's Friday. And if you would like to have a free tarot reading, of course, I go live usually on Mondays and Wednesdays. But like I said, it's been hectic, it's been crazy, so I've been a little bit behind on my schedule. And it's crazy because I actually started, oh God, I talk too much, see, and I actually started to plan, like use a planner to help me stay on track because I have so much stuff going on. It's not necessarily just nerve-wracking, it was just so that if I can see it, then I feel like I can get it accomplished. But if it's just up in my mind, it just kind of stays jumbled up, and it's like a ball of yarn that I have a hard time untangling. So I've been using my planner. I've been watching a bunch of like planner videos, or like daily planning videos, or your budgeting videos, things like that, to kind of motivate me with getting myself organized a little bit more. So yeah, anyway, that's enough talk. I assume that's enough talk, everybody. Let me listen to what you guys are talking about now. Let me see if I can catch up with what y'all talking about. Most of y'all are just speaking, and thank you. The Tarot Magician has definitely donated it, and I see that. Thank you so much. Let me find my other one. Is this the right one? Yay! Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. You donated for 888, so of course you can get Tarot, Pendulum, and Oracle. Of course, we won't use this Oracle. It just depends on whatever question you ask. So of course, you will be the first person on the list. And that's what I forgot to do, is grab a piece of paper to write down the... And of course, there's really no limit to how many Oracle cards that get pulled tonight. It's just, you know, if we stay on for longer than an hour, you know, we'll just depends on how I feel. But there's no limit to how many Oracle cards get pulled. So what I'm doing now is just kind of creating like a donation list / an Oracle card pull. So the only time that we will pause the free list is when we're having a donation. So Tarot Magician. For 888. Thank you so much. When you're going to start going back on YouTube? Are you going to go back on YouTube to do your live shows, or have you just kind of decided to change it around? You know, I think you had posted a video over some updates and adaptations for the channel, so I have yet to watch that. I'm going to have to watch that, because possibly the question I'm about to ask resides within that video. So I'm gonna have to get around to watching that. But I like what your channel is becoming. You know, I consume a lot of tarot videos, but after a while I prefer more spiritual things. Like, I just prefer different things, you know. So I mean, I love tarot. I immerse myself in it every day, but so I really like to watch things that are still related to spirituality, still related to tarot, but it's just, you know, doesn't necessarily have to deal with tarot readings. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and see. Oh, okay, let me read some of your comments like I said, okay? So let's see who's all here. Olive said she couldn't see me, but I'm thinking that maybe she can see me now. So you've had a long drive. Said, there you are, yeah. He said it's party time. Oh, should I have put on some more crunk music? You know, that's another thing I should have been working on. Is just adding in more, you know, more music. He said Halloween was fun. Yeah, you're changing it. You need a new cloth. Yeah. Okay, Christina. Yeah, because I'm looking forward to getting me some new cloths too. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat, because that's where, like, I chit-chat so much. You said I started a planner and didn't finish it, LOL. Even bought a special journal. You know something though? Really quickly, I know I'm taking too long to get this thing started. I'm sorry. But sometimes this is a part of my personality, and if people don't like my chit-chattiness, then, you know, they can just come back another time or whatever. But my planner, I had it for a long time, but I found out that they have planners that don't have dates in it. They don't have any dates in it. They just have the month of the year, and you can mark the date on it. And they also have it, the one I purchased was an hourly planner, so I can work out my day-to-day schedule, and it feels great. It's nice. And they even have like little stickers with, like, you know, motivational quotes and like cutesy little stickers that make planning a whole lot easier and appear more organizing. It's just like eye candy to me. I love it. So yeah, absolutely. I like that. You know, I like that. Yeah, I know you've been really busy. Okay, so let's see if there's anybody. I don't know if these people are actually still even here, but if there's anybody who would like a free Oracle card pull, just let me know. If you've already posted it and I've skipped over it, I want you to go ahead and post it again that you would like to have a free Oracle pulling. If not, then I'll just go ahead and go on with the donations. And like I said, this is for me to kind of help me get familiar with this deck, because I do want to start using it, incorporating it What better time do you do this than just do it live for people and see how it resonates for them, see how they like it. Okay, so let's see. All right, so Renee, we're gonna go ahead and get to your question. All right, so go ahead and send me your question, Tarot Magician. Go ahead and send me your question. Let me know what it is you want me to answer. Today's tarot deck that I'm using is called the Cosmos Tarot. Okay, you'll know that I'm not necessarily an astrology reader by any means, but I like the images within it, and it's just very versatile. I'm not an astrologer. I don't know very much about astrology like that. I know that it goes hand in hand with tarot, and actually astrology, well, tarot is really more so based off astrology, so it probably would be better if I knew more about astrology when it comes to reading the tarot, actually. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. All right. Question. Okay, I launched my website already. Yay! How will it do for the month? I'm going to be adding products soon, jewelry and oils. All right, awesome. Cool, I just ring that bell for you. All right, but let's go ahead and clear out. Let's connect with the spirit team of the Tarot Magician, clearing the deck. I want to connect with the spirit team of the Tarot Magician. Those who are for our highest and greatest good. Ancestors, known and unknown, named and unnamed, thank you for helping me connect to my higher self, and thank you for allowing me to tap into the energy surrounding the Tarot Magician. She has an important question, and their question is revolved around her website. She recently lost her website. We need to understand, how will it do for the month? How will it do for the month? How will the Tarot Magician's website do for the month of November? What is this? Okay. I'm going to be putting a lot of energy into this, I see. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, and that is, number one, that's very competitive energy. I'm going to tell you that. It's very competitive energy. All right, let's see. More information. More information. Ooh, let's see what we have here. We have the Nine of Wands, which is also very, like I said, putting in a lot of work. Okay, let's see. All right. And how will this benefit her? Okay, Three of Pentacles. Ooh, I see you building up some good stuff here. And let's go to... this deck here. All right. All right. Clearing the, oh, sorry. All right, clearing the deck, and we're still connected to the spirit team of the Tarot Magician. We need to understand, how will the launching of Tarot Magician's website pay off for her? She has jewelry and products coming soon. How will this, what is it she needs to understand? More information based off the cards that we have here. I believe this card wants to pop out for you. The Fates with the number 17. Okay. Ooh, I see this growing is what I see, actually. Let's see, more information. Last card, Spirit, more information. More information. Ooh. All right. Okay, so I see that this is a really big step for you. All right. This is a really big step for you. I don't know if you've ever had a website before, but the energy of coming to the edge feels like it's a risky behavior, or feeling like this is something that may kind of give you anxiety just a little bit, because you're teetering on the edge of something new here, okay? The number 3 represents growth, and the number 6 represents harmony, okay? Also, it represents responsibility, the energy of being responsible for something. So those two factors in itself can really kind of feel like, no, I don't want to use the word anxiety, but it feels like, okay, here we go. This is a big step for me. This is still a really good thing. We have the Three of Pentacles here as well. So I feel like this is something that still is going to need a little bit more development. And I think that you're going to learn these things as you continue on. I guess as far as like things like, I don't know, packaging. I don't know if you've ever had to package things before. I've never had a website myself, so I'm just going off of what the cards say. But things like packaging and like making your products look appealing, and making the packaging, even down to the packaging, shows the amount of quality and hard work that you put into a lot of things. And also just the energy of sacrifice in itself with the energy of the Nine of Fire, which is Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is sometimes the energy of sacrifice, and also feels like there is more that what goes into your product than just a visual. It feels like this is more of a spiritual thing. So I don't know whether you're selling things that are spiritual. You said that you're selling bracelets and I guess necklaces of some sort, and they could bring in a lot of money. I feel like there's going to be a lot of creativity added into this, and that's what's going to motivate you the most. Okay, now financially looking at this, I'm looking at the Three of Pentacles, and I do see you really taking off with this, because Three of Pentacles, first of all, when I look at Three of Pentacles, three feels like a trine. Triangles are very strong. Okay, so this is you building a foundation that's meant to kind of continue to bring in money, or like you starting off really strong, having your prices set at a decent starting point, depending on what it is that you're offering. I believe it's something that people can afford. Okay, Three of Pentacles to me doesn't feel like it's too expensive. It doesn't feel like you're not expensive enough, or you know what I'm saying, you're affordable. So this kind of brings in the energy of like balance here. I guess you could say that you're not going to be overextending what it is that you like your arts and your crafts or your products for lower prices. I feel like the pricing is well, and it's well balanced. So also it feels like there's a big payoff here too. Okay, now we have the Fates here, and the Fates are represented by the number 17, and 17 also to me, the 7 itself represents order, putting things in order. Okay, so, and being thoughtful with how you package your things or how you present yourself. I feel like you're going to have to also incorporate things. Look, it looks like she's actually making a necklace right here. I'm sorry, this card got wet a long time ago. I've had this deck for like 4 or 5 years, but this card got wet a long time. But it kind of looks like she's weaving together a necklace right there. But the number 7 means order, and can also mean wisdom as well. So I think that if you create the things that you love to create, the people that you attract are going to be the people who like the same type of things that you like. So don't be so worried about creating things that other people like right off the bat. Start what it is with you really love to create and what it is your style represents. That way you have fun making the products or packaging the products, and you won't have to feel like you have to morph yourself or change yourself into what other people enjoy. You know, that's just a way to kind of keep it like mentally capable for you, because sometimes when you do things that if you're not really into it or whatever, because you're trying to cater to a large group of people, it cannot be as fun and you don't have as much passion for it. So that's something that Spirit wants you to kind of be aware of. Okay, and then the last card, this is the long reading, I'm sorry. The Five of Wands to me feels like there's going to be a lot of like you're going to feel like the energy of not necessarily competition or whatever, but if you don't pull in the amount of people that you want right off the bat, don't feel compelled to compare yourself to other people. You have something that stands out, making sure that you're putting in, let me see. Oh, I see you started. You said you're more anxious than I think. You said I have packaging stuff already. You said you have healing gemstones and natural stones, and they are affordable. And yes, I'm starting my focus on my style of incorporating a wide variety. That makes sense. Yeah, it's really good. That's good. So it looks like you're definitely on the right track here. But like I said, there's a lot of competition, and it doesn't mean that you have to be competitive with those people. I think the only person that you have to be competitive against is yourself. So always kind of strive to like put your best work forward. And I don't necessarily see anything about customer service or anything like that, but to me the Five of Wands just feels like you constantly bringing something that no one else has. Okay, this is like your identifying marker. All right, so if you have like a trademark or something like that, that Five of Wands, that's the energy of some sort of a trademark. I don't care if you inscribe some sort of emblem or symbol on it or whatever, but it just feels like you have to do something that makes it completely and utterly your own. So I see this for you as being something really good, okay? So yeah, go if you have the link, go ahead and post it, because I kind of want to see it too. I mean, when you're ready, you know, when you're ready. I want to see it. I want to get some stuff. I like jewelry. I only have like 3 of these beads and bracelets right now. That's all I have. Whenever I buy a necklace, like it's usually like a statement piece. Well, I consider it to be a statement piece. I usually buy those what do they call those, handcrafted or hand wire wrapped jewels. I love those things. They're very intricate. You will never probably ever find them anywhere else. And I just like the creator's own personal touch that they add to it. It just feels good. So you're very welcome. Thank you. Okay. All right, so let's put this over here. All right. Okay, so we have some people who are watching. I don't really know how many people exactly. Looks like there's 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But yeah, I can't wait to see it either. You're waiting for the inventory to arrive. Yeah, I didn't actually, that's good because I didn't see any delays. The only thing I saw was pretty much the fact that you may feel compelled to try to keep up with what other people like want, you know, and I just wanted to remind you, don't forget to just add your own personal stamp on it, and don't be like so eager to want to please every group of people. First, start off with what it is that you really like and enjoy, you would just absolutely love to wear. Because if you're advertising yourself, your jewelry that looks good on you, people who have your same type of aura or your same type of energy, if it looks good on you, then the other people who have your same energy and aura, is going to look good on them. So that's, you know what I'm saying, that's what I feel. Yes, absolutely, Olive. You can have an oracle card. How are you doing today, Olive, by the way? I think I've kind of asked that already. I'm not sure though. I know I spoke to most people in here. Most of the people I had spoke to. Okay. So let's get a oracle card for Olive. All right. So of course you don't necessarily need to ask any questions, but what you could do is from your end, you can ask Spirit what it is that you need to know right now, a card that can kind of help you reflect on where you are in your journey, whatever your journey may be, and hopefully this information can help. And at the same time, it'll help me understand more about the cards as I read off from the booklet for you. Okay, Olive? Yes, absolutely. I see it. You want to manifest people who have the same taste. You're on the right track. Okay. All right, so clearing the deck. All right, let's connect to the spirit team of Olive. Those who are for Olive's highest and greatest good. Olive needs a message from the spirit guide. Spirits, can you please send Olive a message that correlates with what's going on with her life at this moment, and if there's anything that Olive is not aware of that needs to be put on the forefront of her mind, please let this card be a reminder for her. Let's see what it is that Olive needs to know. Okay. Let me look for it. Let's look for it. This card is called Weight of the World, Boundaries. Let go. It's not yours to carry. So let me find this so I can give my own interpretation of that, honestly. I really can. But I wanted to see what the card exactly means. It's on page 124. It should be interesting. Does anybody have these cards? I have these cards for like a year now. Okay, so let's show you the card. Weight of the world. Here we go. All right, this is the image of the card. These cards are always so freaking pretty to me. Weight of the world, boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. There's a sense of a person that's kind of like taking some sort of spiritual bath is almost what it looks like, or a cleansing. It says, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and boggled down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's, to stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders, to put on your own oxygen mask first. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on the problems from a place of an energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that is incredible. But the way that you're doing it is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say that you should switch off the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it is a call to establish clear boundaries so that you're not constantly taking out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or researching your phone as soon as you wake up, show up to a nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or an exercise in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others. And at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out what's not yours to carry. You can pick up again the next morning if you choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. All right, so I actually really like that. What feels like the Ten of Wands in Tarot? It kind of does a little bit. You know what? This feels like what happens after the Ten of Wands in Tarot. That's what it feels like to me. This feels like that in-between moment, in between the Ten of Wands and starting back over at the Ace of Wands to me. Because if you see, she's kind of taking that spiritual cleansing bath. You know, I mentioned that before I even read it. So that was the first thing I picked up on. That's why I felt like I could probably interpret this card without having to read it. But yeah, that's a really powerful message because a lot of us tend to do that. And I will tell you, hey Davion, how are you doing? It's good to see you. But like when I was a single mother, I just naturally developed this, I gotta do it all on my own. Like, I gotta be out here being this strong woman. Like, I can't let nobody see me weak or whatever. And I always wanted to be there for people and help people. So I just found myself getting depleted energetically. So even I take advice from this card. I've been doing this for a while. If I can't go live, if I feel like I can't give someone the highest and greatest information that they need during a reading, I will not go live. So if there is ever a time that y'all see me saying that I'll go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and I'm not live, it's because I'm trying to recharge. All right, so yeah, that is your card, Olive. I like this card. Maybe I should set it to the side just so that it doesn't pop up again because we want to go and get other cards here too. You're very welcome. Thank you so much, Olive. All right, so let me know if anybody else. Boo Boo, what are you doing? What you doing, girl? Let me know if you guys want an oracle card reading, okay? Or if you would like to donate, just let me know that you'd like to donate. It's been a long time, Davion. But I've been watching your is that TikToks? I've been watching your TikToks though. Sophia, hi Sophia. Of course you can have an oracle reading. Let me see. Let me know if anybody donates because I don't know, okay? Sophia. All right. So Sophia, you don't necessarily get to ask like a really super personal question because it's an oracle card reading, but what you could do is like I said to Olive is if you can just kind of ask your spirit guides what it is that you need to know, and hopefully that you can get the information that's, you know, that's probably needs to be on the forefront of your mind, or just something that spirit needs to be helping you remember whatever is going on in your life right now, or the energy surrounding you. Okay, so that's pretty much the only thing that you will have to do for this reading, Sophia. So let's go ahead and pull a card for you. Let's clear the deck from the previous question. clear the deck. Message from Spirit Team. Okay, that's cool. Message from Spirit Team. All right, so we've cleared the deck. Let's connect to the Spirit Team of Sophia. Those who are for Sophia's highest and greatest good, those the ancestors who are known and unknown, or named and unnamed. All right, thank you for helping me connect to my higher self so that I may be able to interpret the messages that are needed to reach Sophia. What is it that Sophia needs to understand? We have a card that came out already. Okay, now this is the card. This is a card that's this is the card that's this is the card I would probably need help interpreting right here. This is your card. It's called the Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna find the page. The Cosmic Heart. I like these cards. Cosmic Heart. I don't know why I've kept these cards for so long. I should have been using these on myself a long time ago. I'd probably be feeling it even higher. Let's see. Oh, where is it at? The Cosmic Heart. There we go. 48. Page 48. Okay, the Cosmic Hearts. So now I will go ahead and read this oracle card to you. All right, so the Cosmic Hearts. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life feel like one big moving prayer. Perhaps you have felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has little watered down or feels weak. Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you are about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, deep, deep. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now, you have been called to plant your soul seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what it is most that expands your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks, to make your life feel like one big moving prayer. So that is the card. And you know something? I'm going to tell you. I remember, I don't know if anyone follows this. She's a witch, and her name is called Mint Witch, I think, or Mint Fairy. Let me know if you guys know her. Mint Fairy or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been to her channel. But she did a video for when people are feeling a little bit lost, or they're feeling like they've kind of lost their purpose. And I remember this was one of my favorite videos of hers. She said, if you're feeling down and out, you've gotten into a magical rut, or just a creative rut, or just a rut in general, it doesn't necessarily even have to be magic or creator or anything like that. But she said, make an altar for yourself. Yes, I see you, boo-boo. You donated. Thank you so very much. Hold on one second. I'm going to give you the thank you banner in just a second. Hey, Wendell, I didn't even see you. I'm over here blabbering at the mouth. But anyway, so what Mint Fairy did is she ended up creating an altar filled with everything that she loves. So she basically made it as if, like, if she were a goddess, she thought about what would someone want to contact her, what tools or what images or what fragrances or what pictures and items would call to her. How would that person summon her? And some things that she was interested was like Twilight and stuff like that, or like, you know, she liked mushrooms and things. So she made an altar dedicated to herself to kind of summon up that inner self for her. And I thought that was really beautiful. And I feel like that's kind of like what this card says here. But that's just my own interpretation of it, but I really like it. So yeah, I'm going to put this card here. And boo-boo, boo-boo, you're eating a slice of pizza. Why I'm taking too long? You said, I'm still winded from singing all morning yet again. When it comes to karaoke. No, your voice is lovely. I love it. I don't think it's going to throw it out. That's pretty cool though. I'm too shy to do all that. I'm just too damn shy to do all that karaoke stuff. I don't think I can ever really get into it like that. All right, so Boo Boo had donated, didn't she? Ooh, thank you, Boo Boo. I really appreciate your donation as always. So let's go ahead and put in a thank you dance. Like I really be looking for someone to just like be twerking on this thing, but I can't find anyone that twerks. So I might have to get a different like GIF or whatever they call it, IGF or something. You had pasta for dinner. Well, I am having some burgers for dinner actually. I've had a burger in a long while, so I'm gonna be having a burger for dinner. All right, so Boo Boo, go ahead and post what your question is. We'll put these cards over here for a second. And Boo Boo, you made a donation. Okay, have a good night, okay? You're very welcome. I know you're probably already gone, but okay. Okay. So let's see. You posted your question about the situation I told you earlier. How's it exactly gonna go? Baby, you gotta be, I can't look. I got the memory of a goldfish. What were we talking about earlier? I got the memory of a goldfish. What were we talking about earlier? You gotta text me or something. You got to text me or something. I'm just waiting on you to text me. Let me check my phone to see if it pops up. Yeah, GIF. Thank you, Christina. GIF. Thank you. What was I saying? GFI? Was I saying GFI? Oh, yes. Okay, that's right. I see you, Boo Boo. Okay. Let's see. Let's get these cards are all upright. All right. How's this visit going to go? Clearing the deck, and we're going to connect to the spirit team of Boo Boo. Let's connect to the spirit team of Boo Boo. Those are for our highest and greatest good. We need to peek into the future here with this meeting, with this meetup. How is this going to go? How is the situation going to pan out? How is the situation going to pan out? Oh, let me write this down so I don't forget. Okay, so we know Boo Boo is donating, and then I think Christina just donated. Thank you, Christina. 555. I don't remember how much Boo Boo donated. Okay, let me get my focus back together real quick. Okay. All right, so how is this situation going to pan out? What's the energy going to be like? What is the interaction between this person going to entail upon? What is the interaction between them going to entail upon? Okay. The Judgment. Okay, more information. We have 8 of Wands. More information. More information here. We'll just go ahead and take those. Okay. So you have, what do we have? 3 majors. We have 3 majors. So this is a significant meetup here is what I see. I'll try to be discreet as possible without saying everything. But you have the Judgment card here. And the Judgment card is like, to me, is about an energy of realization, or like some sort of an awakening moment, okay? And we even have the energy of the Capricorn in this picture. So to me, this just feels like really taking the time to analyze, or either something or someone come to terms with something and being very realistic with it. Also, I do get a sense of honesty from the Judgment card as well. The communication there, this communication feels a lot more, it feels a lot more structured than what it's used to being. There's not a lot of like free speech in here. When I say free speech, I mean just like blabbering or saying things that don't really mean anything. I feel like the conversation, when you guys meet, it's going to have order and it has structure to it, okay? There's going to be a purpose behind what this person actually says to you, okay? So it's not like they're just aimless, like just like saying stuff with no aim. Okay, there's a purpose for the conversation that you guys are going to have, but this purpose comes with a more of a tenderness. Okay, I feel like the Empress is here. The Empress to me just feels like a person who has a lot of care, and they put a lot of pride into what it is that surrounds them. So I feel like perhaps this person may be putting a lot of like pride, not necessarily pride, but like a lot of care or sensitivity, or just a lot of sensitivity into your own energy. Okay, and also there's a sense of appreciation here. All right, I'm also sensing like, I feel like there's going to be other plans made as well here. I think this may be a staple to kind of start something over, or to kind of get back on track. We have Judgment and we have the Fool card. So to me, those are like starting points, like kind of starting over or starting fresh. Okay, there's everything that's said is going to be with a sensitivity, and it has order and structure. Okay, and I feel like you guys are actually going to do a lot of catching up here, because there's an energy of curiosity that surrounds the Empress as well. Okay, there's an energy of like, once you've taken care of something for so long, you think you already know what to expect from it, but there's something else here that is about to bloom or blossom that's unexpected. Okay, and it doesn't necessarily feel like it has to be like super romantic, but it feels like it feels good. I'm going to say that, and I'm going to pretty much leave it at that. But that's what it feels like. I don't sense any harsh words. I don't sense any, just like saying things that don't even mean anything, saying things that are out of line. No, there's order, there's structure here. So yeah, that's what I see. Donated $10. So you must want tell me how you want your reading, Wendell. Let me put the post here too. Thank you, Wendell. Hold on. You just tell me how you want the reading, because you must want a 888 plus a 111 pendulum reading, or just let me know what you're looking for. And let me go ahead and give, let's see, and Christina. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to put, this is a way to thank the both of you, because I very much so appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for donating. Thank you, Christina, and thank you, Wendell, for donating. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to get another one of these things. I keep on saying that and I never get one, but we'll see. Okay, so we'll do Christina first for $555, and then we'll do Wendell for $10. Big money. All right, so let's see. Let's put these cards up, and let's. Ooh, will Christina be able to travel more in the future? Okay. All right, so let me clear this deck really quickly. Clear the deck, and let's connect to the spirit team of Christina Nava. All right, let's find out if Christina will be able to travel more in the future. This is for Christina's highest and greatest goods. Please, spirit guides of Christina, can you please tell us what is in for travel as far as Christina's future? What is the energy surrounding her as far as her travel, her future? Ooh, the Knight of Wands. That's good. That's definitely energy to travel. You know, my Knight of Wands always represents something risky, something you've never done before, something that's kind of wild. I don't want to say that you're necessarily going to go and jump out a plane or go parasailing, but, you know, it still has that type of energy to you. And it also feels very historic. So a lot of the places that you may be visiting have like meaning or history behind them, or rich history. That place represents something special to you, whether it be your culture or just something that has some sort of significance. And it's not just necessarily like a vacation, like to some sort of a beach. This feels like this is a special place. Okay. All right. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So that definitely represents a yes. I always say that. Okay. And I'm noticing, for some reason, I'm noticing that this place it feels elevated. when I say elevated, it could represent mountains. It can represent a place where it's higher than usual, or like the elevation is high for some reason. More information upon this. Traveling for Christina. Travel in the future. More travel in the future. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I got the energy on the back of the deck. I actually got the energy of the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. So I feel like you could be traveling with another person. This doesn't feel like solo travel to me. Okay. Look at the little, what does that say? Boots. See, I don't really know the energy behind the story of this card, but just the word boots alone feels like you're definitely taking some sort of a journey, and this feels like you're actually going to take more than 2 trips is what it feels like. Okay. A lot of the traveling that you're doing, something about this feels very soul seeking. Okay. It feels very much needed. Okay. I'm not going to say it's like some sort of retreat or anything, but I am noticing the serenity within this card on the Ace of Fire. Okay. Or the Ace of Wands here. Okay. And because I saw a ladder here, to me the ladder represents like the elevation is high, or either it's like a higher place, or just a high vibe type of travel. Okay. That the only thing that I got with finances here is that I think finances may be the thing that you're gonna have to work on the most with the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles is an organizer. Okay. Queen of Pentacles could also mean that you're working with people to kind of help you save, or splitting the cost with someone, or working with some sort of a coordinator to help you get things focused and brought into fruition as far as your travels are concerned. But like I said, I do see you traveling more in the future. I don't necessarily see any particular places, but I see that these places have high significant meaning to you, and a lot of it is more so the places that you're choosing on going is more so rooted in like history. A lot of it deals with history, or like culture, or things like that. And the reason why I got that is because it is the Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands talks about a lot of energy, or high vibe places where not just a lot of people go, but it has a lot of meaning behind it. And some of it's going to be really fun too, and exciting as well, because Knight of Wands is pretty exciting. Nothing's boring about the Knight of Wands. So that's pretty much all I see here. So yeah, boots hitting the pavement. There you go. So definitely going to be walking somewhere, going somewhere, maybe even, you know, hiking in the mountains, things like that. I have no idea, but it's up to you. But it's going to be fun. What an adventure. Pretty cool. You said you are planning this trip with your sister. Yeah, see? Cool. I'd like to know where you guys go. I want to see where you guys go to. You said Ricardo was calling. Okay, Blue. Hey, Madison, how are you doing? Okay, so let's go ahead. Right now we're just on the donation list, which we have, as far as I can see, is just one more donation reading. It was Wendell, and I want Wendell to go ahead and post his question, and then we'll get back to the free oracle pulls. Okay, so thank you, Wendell, for donating. Let's see, where is, okay, fine or finances? Is that what that's trying to say? Finances? Or 888 is fine. Okay, I think that's what it's trying to say. Oh, am I clairvoyant? See whatever spirit has to give me or tell me. Yes, you asked me this question, and I couldn't get a chance to get to it because, like I said, man, I had a crazy weekend. All right, so let's see. Let's find some cards here. Let's find some cards here. We're going to use these oracle cards here. All right, these are runes. Clearing the deck, and let's connect to the spirit team of Wendell. Connect to the spirit team of Wendell. Those are for his highest and greatest good. Let's see, is Wendell clairvoyant? Is Wendell a clairvoyant? Does he have clairvoyant capabilities, or claircognizance capabilities, or any of the clairs? And give us more information as to why this is important to him. Okay. How can he use this information, Spirit? So 2 cards came out. Okay, we have the World, and then we have the 9 of Water, which is 9 of Cups. Okay, more information about this. More information as to whether or not Wendell is a clairvoyant. We have the 9 of Earth and the Page on the back of the deck. Clear the deck. Let's connect to the spirit team of Wendell. See if he has clairvoyant capabilities. And what does this mean for him, Spirit? Give me a rune associated with the energy surrounding Wendell and his clairvoyant capabilities. Okay, manas. Okay, more information. More information on this energy. More information. Okay, and Gabo. Okay. All right, so you already know I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to explain why. Okay, I thought we had more than 2 cards at first. Okay, so the first card you have is Gabo. Okay, Gabo, and the second card is Manas. To me, Gabo usually represents a gift. Okay, that's usually just the traditional meaning of the word or of the rune Gabo. It represents exchanges, and it also represents certain contracts that you have. These contracts could be spiritual contracts. It could also mean that there was past energy or energy from a past lifetime that has followed you here. I believe that a lot of your capabilities is the power of connecting with group consciousness, or I don't really know how to explain this, but the word manas or the rune manas usually relates to a social or societal means, or mankind in general, like a collective consciousness. So you have the gift of connecting to a collective consciousness. So if there is someone who is thinking or feeling something around you, or if there's like a mass amount of people who are coming up with the same ideas, you have the ability to sort of latch on to that as well. Like you can automatically connect with that. Like especially if there's like, say if there's if there's a lot of people who are feeling a certain type of way, you have the energy to sort of tap into that because that collective energy is so strong. Okay, and these are gifts from a lot of people. Like a lot of people have these sorts of gifts. They just don't really tap into it. So now as far as to be able to be clairvoyant without being able to connect to like large amounts of people, I don't necessarily see that. But I still see that you have a gift, okay? We got the card of the World, okay? And again, the card of the World is about a collective consciousness. It's more about a wide variety of people, or people who, like, say if there's something very serious, or like say if there's high vibe energy from like 3 or more people in a room, you will automatically start feeling that high vibe energy. You might start having a taste for something someone in that room have just had, like as far as dinner or food or eating or drinking or a thirst. You will have that. You will feel that energy will bleed over onto you. Okay, so that is a sense of being clairvoyant in a way. Also, I feel like you can pick up on what other people are so-called thinking, or either you'll have not necessarily psychic seeing, but it feels like you can just connect to that energy here, okay? And pretty much that's all I really see. We have the energy of the 9 of Water and then the 9 of Earth. So I'm going to tell you that the number 9 to me represents attainment, or an energy of the idealism, okay? I feel like whenever you have, or when someone has an idea, you know how they say like famous artists, when they're singing a song, they're like, man, that's a great song. Where'd you get that song from? It's because they were able to tap into that higher consciousness. They got the song from a collective consciousness, okay? I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. That's basically your gift. I'm going to tell you that people who are able to connect to higher consciousness, or like, I don't even know what the word is for it, but like Akashic Records type of energy, that is what that people who are able to like connect to like the Akashic records and things like that, things that are infinite like this, they usually are able to like create things that don't exist yet, or bring forth something that has not existed yet, if that makes any sense. Okay. So that's pretty much all I see here. I really don't see anything else as far as like, you know, that's pretty much all I see. Like I said, so. Okay, so tell me if you have a pendulum question, because I don't know if you have a pendulum question or not. No pendulum question? Sometimes it's slow. Hey, dice controller. Okay. So no pendulum question, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next reading, which is back to the oracle cards. I think we'll stay on for about maybe 2 more oracle card readings, and then we'll, you know, go ahead and call it a night. So if anyone would like to get a free oracle card pull, this is the deck that I'm using. It's called the Starseed Oracle. It's very one of those, like, well, Starseed kind of explains it all, but to me it's like kind of like soul food, you know. It's not necessarily like everyday questions. It's more so like soul searching, things like that. Okay, so it looks like we've reached the 1 hour mark, and I don't think that anybody else would like to have a free oracle card. I guess I will take the time to study these cards on my own, since I've had them for over a year. I'll take the time to study these cards on my own, and I'll probably start incorporating it more into a lot of my pre-recorded readings here. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you. Oh, this runes deck, I don't know what the name of it's actually called, but I can look over here. Because, let's see, do you use runes? I guess you use runes. I used to use runes all the time. I don't necessarily use them as much anymore. I don't use the cards, I use the actual, like the casting. I cast runes. I'm trying to find the deck that accompanied this, but I have so many. Oh, here it is. Modern Runes? Oh yeah, Runes for Modern Life. That's what it's called. That's the name of that deck here. That's the name of that deck. Runes for Modern Life. All right, so yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. And it's got full color in it too, so it's nice. But I don't really read this book because I already have my own interpretation of the runes. All right, so I guess everybody's I guess everybody's ready to go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat me a burger or something like that. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys can come on Monday, Dice Controller 187. Monday is when I'll be giving out 4 free readings. Today, if you were to read the pinned comment, you'll see that you get 1 free oracle card pull, and then everything else is donations. So I probably will end up seeing you on either Monday or Wednesday. You guys have a great night. Goodbye.